4 o'clock draft. Kevin, what's up, man?
Welcome to draft. Apparently my draft videos don't have the names suck because I just put like draft
Nah, it's pretty bad.
1400.
Alright, let's see. Let's
Draft
show the camera what I open.
So this draft will be called "Learn How to
Swamp.
Draft Two Drops You Scrub"
Ugh, no.
because I'm looking at the deck tech right now, like just laying out all my cards in front of me that I drafted, and they all suck. So I opened the pack, by the way. It was
this
completely
draft is gonna suck.
underwhelming because Dictator Karametra. Let's actually talk about this for now. So looking at the pack, there's no standout first pick. Oh my god, first pick cards because they're all kind of bad. Sightless Brawler is a nice 3/2, but I had a lot of trouble getting him attacking, and then like by the time he was attacking, he was kind of outclassed. Nyx Infusion here is pretty good because it is removal sometimes, or you know, just a boon sometimes. And if I really need to remove an enchantment creature, there are other ways to do that, namely Feast of Dreams. So I don't really particularly need it for that mode. The rest of the cards were pretty crappy. I was too busy talking about other stuff at the beginning of this draft to talk about that. This second pack, much better. A little off frame, but that's okay. Spider-Mogus is pretty good. Cruel Fiend's bad. Nessian Game Wardens is a decent pick. Forgeborn guy is pretty good. Humbler Immortals is going to come much later, so I'm not impressed. Magmasphere is a good card. Eagle to Watch is a solid white card. And Sigil Starfish is super good. So the idea here is just to take what is the most the objectively best card in this pack, because the first pick from the last pack was like, it was okay, but I didn't need to commit to black because of that one card.
Yes,
So I think the
sure
Forgeborn Oriad's here because, well, it's cool. Constellation. I always try to run Constellation just because it's the newest mechanic, and it can lead to super fun, and I take that. I do regret passing the Sigil Starfish, of course, and
Do you still talk over the videos?
Yes.
throughout this draft,
I mean,
I'm going to be looking
unless you want me
for
to, like,
when I could have drafted
one
two
on my
drops.
picks as I pick them.
Oh wow, look at me go off frame. Another Magma Spray. Sarah Hoplight's good,
I
but
don't know, the
it's
software I
committing
use
a little
always
too much into
mutes
aggressive when
the
I'm not there yet, and it's not like I'm
background.
super
It
heroic,
lowers it.
nor can
I
I
don't know
be
how
at
to
this
undo
point.
that, so
Thassa's Ire, aerial formation. Come on, man, put it back in. Oh, there we go, back in frame. Rise of the Eagles is cool, but again, it's gonna come later. Thassa's Ire. This card is really good. I mean, it's an enchantment, which is fine, but just the effect on it, and then Magma Spray, honorable mention. But the effect on Thassa's Ire is so good. In limited, people say you always want to be using your mana. The person who uses their mana the most, in most cases, comes out on top. So Thassa's Ire lets you, if you ever have 4 sitting around, you can tap their creatures down, untap your creatures, and it can just lead to a lot of cool stuff. And I've had it destroy me before, except when I played Bending Giant, because Hexproof. Anyway, Rill of Lightning here is really good as well. I ended up doing a lot of cool stuff with it because it came back on the wheel,
it should not be this hard.
and I had a lot of high drops. I was like, do I pick the 5 damage, the 6 damage, or the 7 damage? I don't know. Anyway, I take the... No, I don't. I take Thassa's Ire. I was like, let's try it out. Let's see how good this card is. Really good. Like, really, really good. Really, really good. Let's see, the next pack. Riptide Chimera. Awesome. I love this card. Other cards, pretty crappy. I don't love those cards. Right now, I've gotten easy pick. Riptide Chimera. Riptide Chimera is really good, especially since I already got Thassa's Ire, or 1-drop enchantment. So sometimes you throw down Riptide Chimera on curve, even though you don't have an enchantment to bounce on your upkeep, just to block, and that'll just tempo yourself. But another enchantment. Pin to the Earth, which I like because it's a -6, -0. It's a type of removal. I'm going to put Riptide Chimera in front of me because I still need to talk about that, but I may be outpaced by my picks. And also, so Pin to the Earth is a really good enchantment. It shuts down a lot of creatures in the set, and either they waste cards to buff it up to get over that -6, or they just ignore the crap out of it forever. And I like it when they ignore the crap out of it forever because they forget about it. I guess I have time to talk about Riptide Chimera. Riptide Chimera is such a good little combo card. Since I have the Thassa's Ire as a 1-drop, 2-drop I can do whatever, like a Font of Fortunes, or, maybe even a Bear. Except, again, the title of this video is Learn How to Draft 2-drops, scrub. Because I don't know how to draft 2-drops, apparently. I've had drafts before where it was like a mono 2-drop, and it was great. And when I did the deck tech, I knew exactly what I was doing. I was like, these are 1-drop creatures, these are 2-drop creatures, these are other 2-drop creatures, these are 3-drop creatures, yada yada yada. When I do the deck tech for this draft, it's gonna be a bit all over the place. Let's see what we have. A Polymorphous Rush comes by. Hey, look, a Sigil Skink. That is maybe a 2-drop I would have played. I don't think I would since I wasn't deep into red. Like the Forgeborn Oriad is like, ooh, it's red and Constellation, and I'm doing some enchantment thing at the moment, so that's cool. But I think I'll just stick with the color. So Font of Fortunes, and I guess I wouldn't be able to draft a 2-drop there, or a 2-drop Bear is what I mean, because Font of Fortunes is a 2-drop, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
For a
Power
bit.
is so much better than the rare you open.
I don't think I did much with it anyway, even though like I played it and I drew 2 cards with it, but it never really made a big, maybe it made a big difference. Who knows? At any rate,
Yeah, I get it.
Generally,
Riptide Chimera,
not much.
really
The
good
only thing you would
comboing with,
copy is
oh, I'm greedy. Okay, so this, so I already took the 1 Nyx Infusion, and the
Yeah, it's,
best card in this pack is Nyx Infusion, unless I'm green, in which case the Ferris Band for whatever is good. Or if I'm deep red, then Sigil Skink is definitely good. But I take the piece of removal here just because it's a piece of removal. In retrospect, since I didn't end up going black, the better pick I guess would have been the Sigil Skink, and then I would have had 2-drop. But
You gotta copy the.
I can't. Retrospect, retro
Kiora emblem. Or
is 2020.
your emblem.
copy the emblem.
Looking back, yeah, retrospect is 2020. Let's just say that. Anyway, Riptide Chimera is really good comboing with the cantrip enchantments from Born of the Gods, like the Karametra Favor, or for Born of the Gods and from Vanilla Theros, like Karametra's Favor. Like, oh hey look, the rest of the cards. Sigil Skink. I wish I had at least one of these. I think. Oh, signals. So from here I was reading signals that from on my right was very red, because I haven't seen any good red cards come after pack 2. I think I was correct. Shit, I don't remember if it was blue to my right. It was blue. Yeah, no, it was blue to my right, because I haven't seen any good blue cards. I take the God Hunter Cyclops here. No, God Hunter Octopus here, because the pack is light. Dredgebringer Landpaths would be fitting enchantment, black and splashable, since I've got a few black cards that I might splash, because removal is the Bomb Dignity. No, those are bad cards. The Corn Mastiff is good though. I'm not even close to white, and I don't really think I need to take that. I already picked from this pack. I'm just keep looking because the draft is going a little slower. Dreadbringer Lampads is just a little slow is all. Sigil Skink here. That would have been a really good pick. What did I not take it? Oh, I take the Rise of the Eagles instead. I guess I just stick to my color, which is not a terrible choice. Here, I think I talk about signals again. The guy to my right is blue, guy to my left is red. So yeah, I think I didn't take the Sigil Skink though. I guess I take the Rise of the Eagles. I mean, here it's kind of a toss-up. They're both marginal cards, even though there are situations with Rise. Like if you take Rise at the top of your curve, it's fantastic. So I've got enough red to splash red, so I'm actually looking for a playable card here. Gluttonous Cyclops is fine at the top of the curve. Spite of Mogus takes a little work to get to. Main board of 1, 2, 3, 4 instants or sorceries. So Spite of Mogus definitely wasn't the correct choice. I mean, scry one, that's fine, whatever, don't care. And let's see here. Corn Mastiff would have been the better choice just to make sure no one else has it, but Riddle of Lightning, it'll see play. I'll play with that. I did it one time. I don't know if it made a difference. It killed a 1/1. I think that's the only thing it did. But you know, that's cool. You can do it at instant speed, and paying 5 to scry 3 is not the worst thing to do with your mana if you have nothing better to do. But then again, if you have nothing better to do, what the hell are you doing? Play a 2-drop, damn it. I need 2 drops. So yeah, cantrip enchantments like Nylea's Presence, like Fate Foretold, like Ordeal. Not Ordeal. Oh, hey look, terrible white cards. I'll just take a white card, don't care. Cantrip enchantments like Chosen by Heliod. The black version is Scourge Mark, and the green, no. The blue, red. The red version is Dragon Mantle. It's font of white, it's not gonna see play. I have 2 God Hunter Cyclopses. Whoa! Whoa! That card came last. Okay, green's super open. I have no qualms with passing green cards. So at least in pack 1 and to my right, green is open. As a review of the picks, a little bit of Grixis there. But more heavily blue. The red or the black is a toss-up. If I get more playable black, I'll play black. Get more playable red, I'll play red. Let's see here. Born of the Gods, Scouring Sands. Cut to Rare is shitty. Okay, here is a really decent blue pack. And by really decent, I mean damn, it's a good blue pack. Oh, hard to pick. Siren of the Silent Song, I'm not deep into black yet, so it's not going to be a first pick. Guy to my right was blue-black. I was like, shoot. Anyway, let's see. Here's Chorus of the Tides is just fine. Really good utility card with evasion. Not nearly as good as Sun and Storm. And Archetype of Imagination. Now, looking back, I agree with the pick I took, which is Archetype of Imagination. Super good. Never played it. Had it in hands. Won the game with it still in my hand because I didn't need it. But the Sun and Storm, I'm like, this is not... Sun and Storm is not going to be picked as high as Archetype. It's common. Oh, swat. I shuffled, and Sun and Storm was still on the first card, so that's a sign. I'm really hoping it wheels. Mind Reaver is a bad card. Until such a time as someone shows me otherwise, it's a bad card. It's a bad card. Sun and Storm is super tempo. It's fair to think of it as a time walk. Even if it's not a time walk, you tap down their 2 largest creatures and they dash in with little guys. And it's the worst things have happened. So we're passing right now. And yeah, Riptide Chimera and Floodtide Serpent are a combo that I always want to get off whenever I can because it's so good. Ooh, Serpent Timorant, that's a really good card. And, well, it's a Painseer. Okay, so the pick here, let's see, blue cards would be Siren of the Fang Coast. Keep in mind there's an Akroan Sky Guardian and Loyal Pegasus. Mortals. The green cards I don't really care about. There's no red. What? There is no red? Okay, guy to my left must be red. I think this is the point where I realized they were red. There's only one pick there, so yeah. What am I talking about? Thassa's Ire. Oh right, I was talking about signals now. This is when I was talking about signals. I knew I'd put a little Q in here. So blue to my right and red to my left. I take the Painseer here because if I am going to black, I'd rather have Painseer than Servant of Timorant. And hey, I drafted a 2-drop. Well, I do know how to draft 2-drops, Scrub. But it doesn't really count because it's sitting on my sideboard. I see it right now. It's sitting on my sideboard unsleeved. Terrible. Please tell me another pack is coming in. There we go. Mixborn Shieldmate, green card. Eye Gouge is cool. Mixborn Triton is cool. Stratus Walk. Hey! Look at what I was talking about. Cantrip enchantments. Okay, so my deck is gonna be slow. Chomocratis. I was thinking about Drown in Sorrow in case I was still, the black. It's just got the Painseer, but the double black is difficult to splash. It's very difficult to splash, especially Drown in Sorrow, which you may want to have early. Having double black early is so difficult without dual lands. Amount of confluences. Chomocratis. Really cool because with Thassa's Ire, I can just tap down one of their guys, and then he's unblockable. Like, if they have a Death Touch guy, which they wouldn't mind trading their whole team for a chance to kill Chomocratis, yeah, that's a threat. So, attack with Chomocratis, Thassa's Ire, tap down a dude, and then goes in for 8. Which is pretty cool. There's a lot of other tricks I did to get Chomocratis through. I got a Stratus Walk. later on in this pack, and I was able to Stratus Walk their guy. Since it could only block flyers, their whole team could have blocked Chroma's Credits. Chroma's Credits unblockable. Sweet! Let's see. Okay, look at, there's a rare. Perplexing Chimera. This is where I ask myself, how clever do I think I am? How much do I want to game my opponents? And how willing am I to lose a body? Not willing. Perplexing. It is an enchantment creature. That's cool. Stratus Walk here is a really close pick because I know I have that Riptide Chimera, but I think I take Nyxborn Triton just as a stronger card, which is good because I don't have 2 drops, so I better have 3 drops. And 3 drops. Yeah. Yeah, my curve started at 3. I had some decent, like, 1 4s, 2 3s, and then the 3 4 Riptide Chimera at 3. Oh, and an Upline Unicorn. So, my deck pretty much started at 3. The first 2 turns, I just do nothing. And that's why I need to learn to draft 2-drop Scrub. Yeah, I mean, blue doesn't really have really good 2-drops. It'd be like Deep Water Hypnotist. Kind of okay, I guess. Red has more 2-drops, but I wasn't deep into red, so on turn 2 I generally didn't think I would have a red. Even though I wanted to I wanted to 4-drop Forge Board Oriads, which is on the front of my pack right now because it is awesome. It's what the hell's that thing's name? I don't know. It's that it's that 2-drop from Hearthstone, the 3/2 that creature ETBs. You pick a random guy from 1. It feels a lot like that. Without the RNG. And oh hey, Dex pack. I'll do this for trial. Whoosh! Foil Stratus Walk. The black cards are okay, but Springleaf Drum. Oh my god, I have Pain's here. Springleaf Drum, Pain's here. No, look, there's a Sun and Storm in the pack. Stop being greedy. Take Sun and Storm because it is so far better. So much better. So much better. It's better. Take it now. Maybe I'm just slow rolling. I already know I'm going to take this. I'm slow rolling because the next pack has not come to me yet. Yeah, let's say it was that. And I wasn't actually considering Springleaf Drum because I'm a greedy bastard. Oh, Springleaf Drum, I could have gone 3 colors. What? Oh, another Sun and Storm. But I already have a Sun and Storm, so do I take something else instead? Ooh, that is a solid red card. So, cantrip enchantments that get bounced. Yeah, they will draw you a card every time. But if they get bounced, maybe I can cast them again and trigger Heroic again. Which is cool if I keep giving my guys +1/+1s, but even cooler if I keep stealing their guys. Hello, Akron Conscriptors. I will conscript you. It may have been correct to take the second Sun and Storm. I'm sure. I don't remember if there's a game where I'd rather have a Sun and Storm instead of the Akron Conscriptors. Maybe as I watch the games, I'll know. But it's a 3/2 for 5, which is extremely expensive. But the effect is so good, especially since what I'm planning. And
So bad.
I take the Akron Conscriptors, right? I'm pretty sure I did. I looked away. I do that often. Let's see, blue cards. Yeah, Divination. I don't think it's on the main board. It was the last to cut. Because I really like Divination a lot. But on 3, since I'm not doing anything on 1 and 2, as you'll see in the deck tech, I'd rather be putting down a body in 5 on 3 instead of drawing 2 cards. Which drawing 2 cards is fun and all, but speaking of bodies, hey, it's a Floodtide Serpents, and I'm not going to play that red card, and I don't think I'm black anymore. Yeah, I give it the finger, but I still play it. I've tried it multiple times, trying to do the combo, even back when it was just Born of the Gods. It doesn't work. It's so hard to get online. But it did. Oh, hey. So here, I either take a Deep Water Hypnotist, which would be a 2-drop, or I take a Strictly Better card. Well, not strictly better, but a much better card. So I take a 4-drop here instead of in lieu of a 2-drop. So I'm fine with that. That's 3/2 always dies, but you know, it was a target for removal. It ate removal a lot, and I'm just gonna have to be okay with that. So, cantrip enchantments. If you target Chords of the Tides, you get to scry before you draw the card. What? So good. Let's see. I get bad cards. White was pretty open too. If you saw, white was pretty open on my right hand side, as with green. So if anyone cut into white in the second pack, I may have taken the Elite Skirmisher, but I didn't think anyone would. So I take the green card just in case, because I was like just ignoring the crap out of every green card. So if I pass green over there, it may have put somebody into green, especially since the other colors are getting all snatched up. Elite Skirmisher is a really good hate pick though, and who cares? Let's start talking about my hate picks. And let's see. No, these are all Daros cards, so I cannot talk about them yet. Let's review the picks, and let's not review the picks. Hey, a Stratus Walk came back. That's the rebuff. Actually had a lot of Blue Devotion, but sketchy. So no, Stratus Walk definitely. Enchantment, triggers, heroic-ish. Well, it's definitely trigger heroic, but I'm not super heroic. Allows me to, on turn 2, if I don't have a play, throw it on their guy,
Like, do I
put
call
down
it
Riptide
color?
Chimera, and then begin comboing. Hey, a second Stratus Walk or Perfection Chimera? Still Stratus Walk. Wait a second, I drafted 2 Stratus Walks? No way. Yeah, I guess one just sat on the sideboard the whole time. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not the
same,
strongest
situation
cantrip
as
ever,
Upload.
so
We're missing a
bad card. Bad card. Oh yeah, the draft messed up. There was a missing card. I didn't actually care. The last pick was some Cyclops that didn't see play even though I was red.
Whoa,
Let's
guys,
review the
our
picks.
picks.
Very blue, a few red, and
Okay.
the red cards are strong. And splashable. Well, not splashable, but definitely strong. And fitting with my theme, so... Let's open Theros and hope I open something good. Kevin, across from me, open a freaking Tassa.
You pick in such a way that I
Punk.
can see it.
And I open Swan Song. Alright, so
Wow,
since
this
I
pack
run a
is
slow deck,
stupid.
and I run flyers, since I
You want to trade
run
packs?
enough
Put
to
that card back
answer
in
the
trade
Swan
packs?
Song token, I might just want to take Swan Song. But then I remember, oh wait, Swan Song's gonna wheel, so I don't really care about picking it here. Red cards, Fanatic Mogus. I'm not
Same thing happened
deep
yesterday,
red,
like,
so
I'm not in this color. Don't care.
uh,
Yep.
Fanatic doesn't really have many pips to play with. So he's just a 4/2 for 4, which I'd rather have Forceport Oriads on that curve. Swan Song's gonna wheel. Present Chimeras, fantastic, you know, flying card. I'm passing a Grey Merchant and a God's Willing to my left. 2 superstar limited commons in their respective colors. The rest is bad. Breaching Hippocamp is a terrible card,
So
and I
good
have
for
nothing
not
more to
me.
say about that. Time feed.
Whoa, guys.
Time feed. I take the Prussian Chimera.
One at a time,
It's
boys.
good. It's 3/4 stats, which is Riptide Chimera, but 2 turns later, but it doesn't have the drawback of Riptide. Let's see, Voyaging Satyr is good. Factions Cloud is cool. Hey, Steam Mockery, that's my color. An old Voyaging End. Oh god. Even if Steam Mockery were a card I wanted, Voyaging End beats a lot of cards in this set. The tempo, the Voyaging End and Griptide is just
Man,
so
Devin,
freaking
you,
good.
you've got a talent for opening packs.
I took them for granted back when it was Triple Theros. There's a lot of regret. Voices and saw a lot of play actually. I drew it a lot, and I played it almost immediately
That
because
is awesome, man.
it's so good. I'm really bad at waiting for my bounce removal.
I miss the days of Triple Theros.
Maybe it's correct, maybe it's wrong.
Triple good stuff.
Here's an Ordeal. Oh, I feel terrible for
Christ,
passing a
man.
red Ordeal, but just quite frankly, my deck's not that
It's like every
aggressive.
playable common
And
card.
it's not one of
And then
those
one- and then 2
value
bad
ordeals where you know,
Pack has every playable card.
get a bunch of tempo or card advantage off of things like Stratus
So by the
Walk
time it comes to
or
me, it will be spent. Excellent.
No, there'll still be good stuff. There's
Fate
actually
Foretold.
cards.
So Wave Crash Triton here is cool because I've drafted a lot of high drops. Drafted a lot of fatties like Trouble Critus, Glutton Cyclops. Yes, I am just reading from my deck tech right
I
now.
read signals
Crohn's
correctly on
Conscriptors,
the
Archetype
mistake
Imagination. So I'm gonna need something to block for a while I get there,
Feels bad.
as they say. Let's see. Ooh, Esperlands. That's cool. That's irrelevant. I think both drafts today I opened Esperlands, so that's awesome. Okay, here. Vaporkin. Annual. Another Fanatic. Interesting. Oh, hey, look, another map. Interesting. But, nah. Let's see. Paper Kid. Ill-Tempered Cyclops. So, back to the draft some 2-drop scrub. This is not actually the 2-drop I would draft because Ill-Tempered Cyclops is better. I like Ill-Tempered Cyclops a lot. It's really strong. Even after the whole block is out, it's still pretty strong. Here, I look at some really bad cards.
Yeah.
I want literally nothing in this pack. Do I just start hating? I think the correct pick would have been Opaline Unicorn, as in something I could actually play. I didn't realize that I was so low on 2-drops. So, Dead Bridge, no. The deck is not aggressive, so something that has to attack each turn doesn't really do much for me.
Life is real bad.
Sip of Hemlock is a cool hate pick here, just to keep my opponents away from removal. Bronze Sable, hey, that's a 2-drop. That's a 2-drop I could have taken, darn it. But I think Opaline Unicorn, luckily it came back around, so I don't feel bad. Oh my god, it's a Nessian Asp. Oh man. Fairy Mets is good, but again, not aggressive. Aqueous Form, huh. Yeah, that's really cool. In retrospect, I should have taken the Nessian Asp. That Arena Athlete, by the way, not even under consideration, and I end up getting it last anyway. Like, what? For real? For real. Hey, another Opaline Unicorn. I didn't take Aqueous Form because my guys who attack end up having evasion anyway, and Aqueous Form wasn't really correct for me to play. The correct part here would have been either getting the Opaline Unicorn now because I needed it, I just didn't know it, or taking the Nessian Asp so no one had it. Hate drafting. Let's see. Next pack shows me nothing hasn't come in yet. This draft actually took a lot longer than my other drafts. It was like 20 minutes or something like that. Yeah, 20 to 24 minutes. This one's like 30. That's cool. Aha! Next pack. Bad card, bad card, bad card. Ooh, great blue card. Wait, what? I thought dude on my right was blue. What the hell? Frick it. Just take it. Don't complain. I don't know what he actually ended up taking. Maybe it was a shipwreck story. He ended up having like 2 or 3 of those, so that's cool. Yeah, shout out to the brothers Darcy. I think that's their names. Oh, Faithful Toll. Because they're on either side of me, so all my picks, all my cards are because of them. Ooh, Port of Betrayal or Faithful Toll. Faithful Toll, it's gotta be the Catcher enchantments. I comboed off so crazy with those in the actual games. I actually want to watch those again because they were awesome. I just played Control. It was really disgusting because, I don't know, they guess they didn't have big enough creatures to get through my 3-4 blockers. And then I just start throwing down bigger blockers and then,
Something's gonna happen.
last few picks, kind of irrelevant. Oh my god, they're upside down. Shame on you. Red card. Don't really want that red card. Hey, Swan Song came back. Yeah, I'll take Swan Song, just in case. It sat on the sideboard. It came in one of the in round 3, but I don't think it ever saw play. But it's good to have. Like when I know
I would have loved to open.
they don't have.
So sad.
Like I was playing against a red deck with burn, so their removal was very important to them, and my creatures were very important to me. So I really didn't want a Fall of the Hammer to resolve. So that's why Swan Song was in. Or, you know, even, let's see, does it hit sorceries? Swan Song. Let's read the text. I should know this crap. Yeah, enchantment, instant, or sorcery spell. Yeah, so, you know, even if it hits like a Bolt of Keranos or something, I'm fine with that. They can get a 2/2 flyer. I have things that block 2/2 flyers, like Double Pressing Chimera or Riptide Chimera. Hey, they're both chimeras. Chorus of the Tides does not block the 2/2 flyer. No, it does not. Here, do I take what card? I take the best card in the pack. I think it's not Radiant's Disciple. Stymied Hopes. Sometimes I'll mainboard that. If I think my curve is correct, then I'll put Stymied Hopes in. I don't really have a rule for playing Stymied Hopes, actually. It's kind of just, do I feel like it? Yes, I do. Or, you know, if it's in the sideboard, then I play it because game 1 they just curved out perfectly. I was like, oh. So if I throw a Stymied Hopes in there, it breaks the curve. Excellent. The rest of this pack and the rest of this draft is kind of meh. But, so the rest, the end of the draft shows I really need to draft some 2-drops. And by 2-drops, I mean actual bears, not a Faithful Soul Stratus Walk, Pins of the Earth, Voids, and then Font of Fortunes. Those are fine 2-drops, but come on, I need to attack, or at the very least block. That's an annul.
Go get that trap.
Main board annul.
Go get that trap.
Main board annul.
That's a good first
With
pick.
the amount of enchantments and art, to a lesser extent artifacts around, definitely has targets. Don't think I ever countered anything. I left that mana open forever. Hero's actually contemplating the 2-drop, but don't be an idiot. Take the Opaline Unicorn. I actually showed him, like, I don't know what the frick to take. Fuck it. Oh, look, he's already building his deck. Banishing Land and Bites us more. Good job, Kevin.
Here's for me.
Frick. Last pick was Arena Athlete. The pack is...
Yeah.
The deck is
I
blue,
was looking a lot black. And
so
then
it's cool.
some guy passing me.
Oh, let's record the deck check now. And I show everything off frame. I'm terrible. Eh.